Just like the banker used to say, deal or no deal. Welcome back, guys, to Big Stevie Cool 1872, and we're looking at the Old Firm ticket debate. And, well, let's break it down because, of course, we know back in the day, used to get like 8,000 as the away supporters, whether it was at Ibrox, whether it was at Parkhead. But now things have changed for about like what, the past 4 years or something. And of course, with the first Old Firm of the season coming up at Ibrox on the 3rd of September, Rangers were offering 708 tickets. So, it would be in that corner where the way fans normally are. And Celtic have turned this down. So they've turned down the 708 tickets for the first Old Firm derby this season at Ibrox. And let me just get my thoughts on this, right? To me, it should never have been. I miss the old atmosphere, I do. Now, let's be real, whether you're Rangers or Celtic, when you get beat at home and there's 8,000 of the other mob celebrating in your home turf, that hurts, right? I mean, not that when it's 700, it's a rare laugh, but it's still. But I can understand the pettiness. I mean, people think it's petty. I mean, there's loads of different sides to the argument here. Some people think it's petty for Rangers that they even brought us in the first place because they didn't want Celtic celebrating in their backyard, etc., etc. But I think you can see two sides of the coin. But once that decision get made, and then you're bringing in these season ticket holders, right, that get that stand, and then how can you ever reverse that? Because Ibrox holds just about under 50,000 thereabouts, but factor in police and shit, blah blah blah. It's under 50, right? So with 8,000, that takes you down to like 42, 41 in that region. That means 8,000 people are going to just have to give up their seat for Celtic fans, and once that's implemented, what Rangers fan? Why are Rangers ever going to accept that? I just don't think it's ever going to get back to the way it used to be. Now, I've been listening to Clyde Super Scoreboard where a guy said that the 8,000 fans who had to get their tickets removed for Celtic fans would get first refusal at away tickets, which I think is a fair enough, alternative. But I just don't think this is going to happen. And Rangers have demanded that Celtic honour the obligation to provide an away allocation for the return fixture, which will obviously be, I think it's the 31st of December, or is it the 30th of December? I know this year it's actually not in the new year, it's before the new year. So that's intriguing. Will Celtic honour that? Apparently not, because apparently to the Daily Record, Celtic are set to tell Rangers and the SPFL there is no chance away fans will be allowed into Parkhead for the December derby. So for me, apparently, right, so Celtic are within their rights to turn down the 708 tickets. That is the general consensus, like if you listen to pundits or whatever, because of, safety concerns, but apparently you're not actually allowed to just freeze another team out. So I'm intrigued to see how this goes down when Celtic announce that they're not giving Rangers any tickets, because it looks like Rangers are willing to accept that. They want that. 708 tickets at Parkhead or whatever it'll be, 800, whatever. So, yeah, is there going to be repercussions for Celtic because of this? At the end of the day, from a Rangers point of view, you look at that last Old Firm, it was all Rangers, no Celtic fans. We won 3-0. Now, does 800 Celtic fans really play a part in that? Only time will tell. Some people will think yes, some people will think no. But I think it's good news in terms of if you want a ticket for this Old Firm, whether you're a season ticket holder or a My Gers like myself, you'll probably be able to get a ticket for that game. While in normal hand, when Celtic are taking up 8,000, there's no chance unless you're a season ticket holder or whatever. But Celtic have rejected the 708 tickets, so it's going to be completely Rangers, which is obviously great from a Rangers point of view. But you can understand from a Celtic point of view why they'd turn it down for Rangers, because they would just view it as, well, why would we give Rangers 800 fans, giving them an advantage because they're getting fans and we're not? But then again, apparently they're not allowed to do that because it's an illegal manoeuvre. To quote what they said in Clyde Super Scoreboard, it's a bit of a messy situation, guys. I don't ever think it's ever going to get resolved, if I'm perfectly honest. Do I want it to get resolved? Yeah, I can prefer the old setup, but the end of the day, I think we're used to it now. And I think it makes the cup games feel a bit special when you've got a bit more special when you've got the 50-50 split. So I'm intrigued to see what you guys think of it. I think it splits the fan base straight in the middle. I think a lot of people will want no Celtic fans in there. And I think a lot of people will want 800 at least. Or maybe the people want 8,000. Who knows? For the proper old firm atmosphere. So yeah, guys, leave your thoughts down below. But until then, peace.